Okay, so this is the first video of a series of videos that I wanted to make where I talk about how somebody could get a project started and continue it as long as possible to completion when it's a big project for a normal person. When you see normal DIY videos, these people, they look like they're handymen. They look like they're ex-contractors, maybe took a shop class in college, and then they ended up being in a design school. I see all of these videos, and people, like, I'm so glad for that, and I'm so happy that you can do these things. And I'm sure there are more videos out there. A normal person who works a regular job, who has a little bit of free time to do these things, can do these things. And it doesn't take a ton of time, it just takes patience, and it takes the right kind of determination and perseverance to be able to finish the job. I want to go through 3 things with you that are going to help you with completing your job, and maybe not completing it on time, but knowing that you're going to complete it. Phase 1, getting the idea off the ground. When you have the first idea to start the project and you want to do it, you have the motivation to do it, and you're like, I want to make this happen. And the best example I can give is a few months ago, I wanted to scrape the popcorn ceiling in my living room. And my living room is no small space. It's an 11 by 14 room. I have a ton of furniture in there. I had basically my life in my living room, and I had no idea how to start. And the easiest thing that I did was just come up with a game plan. What did I want to accomplish? I wanted to accomplish me cleaning the ceiling. And to do that, I needed to do a couple of things. The first one was I needed to move all the furniture. The second thing I needed to do was clean up and tidy up the space the best I could to minimize all kinds of messes. And then the third thing I did was just start scraping the ceiling. And the first step is always the hardest for everybody because they've got lives, or they've got kids, significant others of every single kind, or maybe they think they just don't have the time, they can't do it, they don't have the energy. And honestly, it does not take that long. It does take a long time in the long run, and you know that you are going to have some hard road ahead, but you know that at the end of the day, when the job is done and it looks great, it's going to be totally worth it. Second thing is, during this project, you need to make sure that you have little projects to kind of keep your morale high. I've been hearing from a lot of people that started projects and then they had to get people to come in, professionals to come in, because they were burnt out. They had these big projects. Maybe they were redoing a bathroom, scraping the ceiling, redoing a kitchen, or it could be anything. And these are big projects for normal people. Even just scraping the ceiling in a living room, that was a huge project for me. That was a huge undertaking. After the first few days of scraping, and I was getting a good chunk of the way there, not as far as I wanted to, I needed a break, so I took a day off, and then I took another day off, and I was just getting so discouraged because I wasn't making any progress. Then the idea hit me. I should put in little projects in between the big project so that I can keep my morale high. It helped. I replaced a few of the knobs around the house, replaced one of the plumbing fixtures. I think it was the vanity sink faucet. I put up like a couple of pictures. Those little projects, getting them done, it was all that I really needed to put forth the effort and actually get to a point where I wanted to start working on the house again, start working on the ceiling again. And then I started, and then I kept going, and I kept going, and I started making progress more and more and more. And by seeing that progress, by seeing everything that I was doing, and being able to basically look at this scratch-off lottery ticket on my ceiling and see that basically I was winning because I had a goal for myself, and it was working. And the third thing is to not give up. I know that's it's so easy for other people to just go hire somebody just to keep it going and whatnot, and all the extra time and effort cleaning up and doing the work yourself and it's going to be so hard. Those little projects, they do help. Being able to see your progress, that does help. Document it. Take pictures. Take a photo after each night that I worked on it, or take a photo of each time that I did something. Just document it. And when you do that, you get to see your progress. So you could say like, oh, I don't even remember what it looks like before. This place is just, it's just a huge mess, and there's just nothing about it that I can't remember what it used to look like, and it used to look like, you know, home. Then I started looking at the pictures, and I saw the old space, and I saw how it was with the popcorn ceiling and the furniture and everything. I was like, okay, yeah, that looks great. And then I started seeing each time a quarter of the ceiling was done, half the ceiling was done, 3/4 of it was done, and then it was all scraped, and then it was all sanded, and then before I knew it, it was all painted. After that, it was all done. And those little pictures and that little perseverance that I had and the boost that I got from being able to see my progress, that is what kept me going, and now the ceiling looks better than ever. That's why I wanted to make this video, because a lot of normal people only get maybe an hour to work on whatever they want, maybe a hobby or something like that. So to all my family and to all my friends that might watch this video and they don't think that they can do it, honestly, just take the time and just start. Just start with a plan. I know some of you guys don't like your popcorn ceiling. Just start moving your furniture out of the room, or just stick it all in one corner. Buy a drop cloth, throw it over top of it, and just get a patching trowel and just start scraping. I'm going to post a video about popcorn ceiling removal. I'm going to post another video on replacing your sink faucet. I'm going to try to post a video on maybe closet design, just things like that, and see how it goes. But I've got a lot of ideas, and I just want to kind of dive in and get going with this stuff. So there'll be more to come later. Hit the like button if you like the video. Hit the subscribe button. I'm going to keep everybody kind of posted, whoever does watch these videos. And whenever I actually get my new channel started, and I'm hopefully going to have a better camera, better footage and things like that. It's not going to be anytime soon. I'm in the process of moving right now, which is super fun, but it should be a good time. Anyways, yeah, just, you know, I'll keep you posted. Thanks.